thank you. And developing now, 15 people are dead after two gunmen opened fire at a well-known Australian beach. This is video of Bondi Beach. People running in the aftermath of what local authorities are calling a terrorist attack. Hundreds of people had gathered at the beach for an event to celebrate the start of Hanukkah. And police say the shooting was carried out by a father and son. The 50-year-old father was shot and killed by police, while the 24-year-old son was taken into custody and is in critical condition at a hospital. Police say the suspect had multiple guns.
The 50-year-old male is a licensed firearms holder. He has 6 firearms licensed to him. We are satisfied that we have 6 firearms from the scene yesterday, but also as a result of the search warrant at the Campsie address. Ballistics and forensic investigation will determine this morning that those 6 firearms are the 6 that were licensed to that man, but also that they were used in the offence yesterday at Bondi.
And in less than a half hour, Hanukkah will begin here in the United States.
And many in South Florida will gather to not only celebrate the holiday, but also mourn those lost in the brutal attack in Australia. Local 10's Bridget Matter is live in Deerfield.
Terror at Sydney, Australia's Bondi Beach amid night one of Hanukkah celebrations. Police say 11 people are dead after a gunman opened fire in what police are calling a terrorist attack. More than 24 others are hurt. NBC4's Annette Ariola live this morning, and Pico Robertson tracking the latest details. Annette, good morning. We know a lot of people will be headed to synagogues across Southern California. Any word of increased security?
There certainly will be, Michelle. Good morning to you. Hello, everybody. In fact, I've been in touch with LAPD throughout the morning, and they have confirmed to us that there will be increased patrols and officers throughout the city, especially where there are institutions, Jewish institutions and synagogues as well. Now, as far as the latest news coming out of Australia, officials in Sydney have said that over 1,000 people were congregated for this celebration of Hanukkah, very close to Bondi Beach. As you mentioned, 11 people have died, among them an assistant rabbi who was a key organizer of this event. And amid the chaos, several people were recording what was happening moment by moment. Those videos now making their way into our newsroom, and we are going to play them for you, but we do want to give you a warning that what you're about to hear and see may be disturbing to some. Take a look. And you can hear those rounds, several rounds of gunfire blasting towards a crowd along the beach. You see people frantically running for their lives, trying to take cover from the hail of bullets. Police say that within moments, they started receiving a number of reports of shots fired at Archer Park near Bondi Pavilion. Police immediately rushing over, setting up an extensive perimeter around the crime scene. Now, a man believed to be one of the suspected shooters has been killed. And according to authorities, a second alleged shooter is in the hospital right now in critical condition. Australian officials calling this attack an evil act of anti-Semitism.
Oh my God, throw salt in the wounds of that attacker. This is like the worst thing I've heard in a long time. I can't believe that this is happening in Australia. To our brothers and sisters out there, our thoughts are with you.
We need to be in a situation where we're sending a clear and unambiguous message to the Jewish community, in fact, every Australian that lives in this state, that these horrible acts of violence will never be tolerated, and anyone who perpetrates them, we will throw the book at.
And one of the suspected attackers was known to authorities, but it's unclear at the moment if he had any criminal history. At least 29 people were wounded, including one child and 2 police officers who are in serious condition.
29 people injured, including a child and a couple of policemen. If this is one of the worst things you guys have ever heard coming out of Australia, let me know. I can't imagine anything much worse than this. I'm sure there are some things, but my goodness, I was not expecting to click on right now and see this. I was just ready to look for an Anton Daniels video. Holy moly. Let's see some other videos out there, see what's going on.
Well, fucking music.
Wow, that is intense.
Mà đã sướng. Well, fucking music.
This man, just an ordinary man identified in Australian media as a 43-year-old shopkeeper, tackles one of the gunmen, takes the gun from him, sends him running away. Now, according to Australian media reports with this man's family, he was shot twice afterward as the second gunman covered his accomplice's trail. But it sounds as though this man who was shot reportedly in the upper arm or hand, perhaps, will survive. 43-year-old shopkeeper from the Sydney area. He's being hailed tonight as an Australian hero for his.
What a stud. Holy shit. That's intense. I've never seen such a thing. That is
Work.
crazy. All right, so I'm really glad we were able to see a number of different points of view there. The one thing that I thought was trippy, aside from that guy actually tackling one of the attackers, one of the things that I thought was trippy is guys like this, where they know shots are coming, they know there's probably going to be multiple gunmen, and yet they're just staying there observing everything. They're probably thinking, hey, there's hundreds of people out here. What are the odds I'm the one? But I wouldn't be able to just stand there like that. I would be running for cover. Definitely. That is crazy town. Anyway, guys, I wanted to share that with you because I literally just clicked on. If you have any thoughts that you'd like to share, let us know down below. I think that this is going to be the not only the future but the present. We're going to have to start dealing with these situations every day. There's a great war that we're a part of right now. I have a feeling we are a part of the war right now. This might officially kick it off in some way, shape, or capacity, or could just be another handful of crazies with a gun. Would love to know your guys' thoughts. Let me know down below. Hit the thumbs up button if you like reaction videos. This is the first reaction video I've ever done where I just immediately uploaded. Anyway, in Australia, it looks like on Sydney Beach, the Bondi Beach out there in Sydney, that's where this all went down. Ah, what a shame. 15 dead, 2 officers injured. Or excuse me, I think 2 officers lost their life along with a child, and then the rest were just beach-going adults. But what a horrible way to lose a family member or friend. Absolutely heart-wrenching. My heart goes out to those people.